Hello, random YouTube people. Are you looking to build your own custom Christmas light display? I'm sure you've all seen where people just take the Christmas lights and string them across gaps and, let's just say they tried their best, but doesn't look very professional. So stick around to find out the secret on how to make your Christmas lights look professional. Subscribe. Well, as you can see, I've begun hanging my custom Christmas lights on my house. Let's talk about the lights themselves. I did not go pick these up from a store like Walmart or anything like that. I ordered the Christmas light line and the Christmas light bulbs from Amazon, and I completely customized the length of these lines to fit my needs. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about and how I did this. The first step is to know exactly what kind of look you are going for. My wife and I both like the look of the C9 Christmas light bulbs, but the actual C9 bulbs that you buy at the store are made out of glass and they break so easily. So I wanted to make sure I found some that were durable and that wouldn't break every time I tried to hang them up. All product links will be in the video description. Next, I went back to Amazon and I purchased some 100-foot long C9 light strands that are the E17 sockets, and they're spaced about 12 inches apart. What's wonderful about this is that the lights are not pre-installed. I can do whatever pattern I want to and any color I want to. I also wanted the pattern white, green, green, white, red, red, so I made sure I got more greens and reds than I did white bulbs. I also purchased a length of this SPT1 black wire. This will allow you to create your own custom extension cables. And the moment you've all been waiting for, the secret behind these custom light displays are these awesome vampire clips, allowing you to create your own plugs, male and female, on the end of your lines and create your own custom extension cables. These vampire clips are the secrets behind these awesome light displays. You can create your own custom length of Christmas lights. You can also create your own custom extension cables with these. Let me show you how. So here's a look at one of my custom extension cords that I've used with these vampire clips. So here's the female side, and then it's just a straight flat cable that's black, blended nice with black shingles. And the other end of the extension cord line is the male end. Looks like I need to straighten that out a little bit. But so you can have these extension cords connect different Christmas light lines together, and these will be hidden when you turn the lights on, and you won't see those Christmas lights that dangle from one side to another and look really not so awesome. But here's our custom extension cord. And then of course on the end of your Christmas light lines, you'll do the same thing. This is just going to mount right at the end of your line. You can see you can just cut it right off. And you're gonna use this vampire clip. The top comes off, and you can see on the inside, maybe if it'll focus, you see these little silver pieces? Those are your vampire teeth, if you will, and they're gonna poke into the line of the cable. So what we're gonna do is just take the end of the cable that's been cut off and stick the end in this little hole. That's what she said. And then you're just gonna fold it over like this, and those little metal pieces are gonna stab into the line. And you can see if I pull this back out, it has made these little holes in the line. That's where the teeth of these little vampire adapters will pierce the line so you can get the connectivity in on the positive and negative, or the left and the right, whatever you want to call it. So you just put your little piece in the end, have it stab the line, and then you just put the clip on at the end. And of course this has a little piece that sticks down on one side and one that doesn't have a piece that sticks down. You take that open end and slide it right on. And now you have a terminated end to your line that's now a plug. So you can make this an extension cord if you want. So just get a bunch of this line to make extension cords, and this is gonna be how you hide the lines so you don't see them when you're doing your custom Christmas lights. So these are really just magical. One end of your Christmas light lines, you're gonna have a male, and the other end, you're gonna terminate it with a female end, and it's gonna look like this. So here's my Christmas light bundle for my second story, and you can see that I have on one end, I have a male, and then that plugs into the female end on the other end. And so in between here, would be our extension cord that we just created to connect sections together without having Christmas lights be strung between the gutters and hung along your roof. This is how you make it look custom, as you create your own custom extension cords. Just like this. And as you can see, these custom extension cables that I've created are connecting to the Christmas light lines and running all the way down the roof, and they're connecting to an outdoor outlet that I have that is connected under my roof in the soffit area. Now when you get your Strand, you'll have no bulbs in it at all. And one end will have a plug and the other end will terminate with a female end. You're going to want to make sure that at the start of the Christmas light strand, you leave the original male plug that has the fuse in it. But any terminations and extension cords beyond that point should be protected by the fuse. In this case, you just cut it to where you need to. You don't have to worry about anything, you can just cut right through it. And then you can put your vampire clip on and it will just work. You can see I have cut this line here. I've cut this one here. So you just slice right through it and put the vampire clip on. And then you can customize what kind of lights you have in here, what color arrangement you want, what pattern, and you can do whatever you want. When you get your bulbs, they'll come in a nice little package. It has the bulbs separated. And these ones I have as extras, but you can see when they come nicely packaged. And what I really like about these bulbs is that unlike the glass C9 bulbs that you typically buy at places like Walmart, these don't shatter when you drop them. If you were to drop a C9 glass bulb, it would have shattered. I can even drop it from way up here. I'm standing, you can see, and it doesn't break. That's what I love about these bulbs, is when you're trying to install them and all of a sudden one pops on you, you don't have to worry about that with these. They're pretty rigid. Let's see. So I'd recommend these bulbs because of that purpose alone, non-shattering. So these are my custom Christmas lights for my house, and I'll show you how they work. So first I have what goes over my third car garage, and at the very end of the third car garage there's nothing there, so I terminated it with a female end and just put in this little plug to help prevent water from getting in it. And so this third car garage will connect to a small custom extension cord that I've made, and it will connect to my second car garage section. And this goes all the way up over my garage, and then it will terminate on this end. And this is the original plug actually for this strand of lights. Just a reminder that at the start of the Christmas light strand, you're going to want to leave the original plug with the fuse in it. Anything beyond that point will be okay to be cut as long as the start of the line has the fuse in it. You can see it's the original end. And then I connect that second story to a long extension cord that's going to go to my outside plug. And then for my second story area, it does the same thing to another custom extension cord. And both of these extension cords for the garages and then the two-story, they meet in a splitter, and then this plugs into my outlet. And then the other plug for that outlet over my porch is for the porch portion. And this is the section we have hanging off the house for the Grinch. So this plugs into the other outlet power. So I have one exterior outlet that powers my whole custom light setup. And this one for the porch just ended it with a female. And I have a little outdoor plug just to kind of prevent any water from getting in. And this is what the Grinch is holding at our house, at least. So that's how I did a custom light setup for my house. And I have these custom extension cords so that I don't have random lights hanging from going from the gutter all the way down to the roof to connect to the plug. I just have a custom extension cord that I built. The very last thing is how to mount these. I prefer these clips that I've found. They're the best ones that I've seen, and they hold the lights onto the house and they make them nice and uniform and straight. So just good luck when you're installing these and don't fall off your roof. Well, random YouTube people, thanks for spending some time with me today to figure out and learn how to create your own professional custom Christmas lights. Good luck on creating your own custom light setup. Merry Christmas. And remember to subscribe.
subscribe.